0 o'clock. Imagine holding a tiny silver box in the palm of your hand. That's more powerful than a $3,000 professional workstation. For years, this felt impossible. But in 2026, the rules have changed. This is the story of the Mac Mini with M5. The machine that might officially kill the desktop tower, and even threaten the Mac Studio. For over a decade, the Mac Mini had one identity: cheap, small, and basic. It was never meant to be powerful. It sat quietly on desks, hidden in setups, almost forgotten. But then Apple Silicon happened. And now, Apple is about to drop something massive. The M5 Mac Mini is not a normal upgrade. This is a complete shift in what a budget computer means. People are literally delaying purchases, waiting for this machine. Because they know, this changes everything. Here's why. Most powerful computers hit a wall: heat. The more power you push, the hotter it gets. That's why traditional desktops are huge, loud, and full of fans. But Apple is doing the opposite. They're making the chip smaller, while making it insanely more powerful. The M5 is expected to be built on an advanced 3nm process, pushing silicon to its absolute limits. And the biggest leap? Graphics performance. We're talking up to a 45% GPU jump. In tech, even 10% is a big deal. 45%? That's a revolution. If you edit 8K video, or work in 3D, this tiny machine could replace setups 5 times its size. But there's a catch. The price is changing. The days of the $500 Mac Mini are likely over. With production shifting to the United States, costs are rising. Expect a new starting price around $699, but with upgrades like 512GB base storage to balance it out. Now here's the real secret behind the M5. Apple Intelligence. This isn't just about speed anymore. This is about AI running directly on your desktop. Imagine editing videos, generating content, or building 3D environments, all happening locally. No cloud, no delays, total privacy. Your computer becomes a real-time creative engine. And Apple isn't stopping there. They've completely redesigned how heat works inside this tiny box, using advanced thermal systems and chip separation techniques to spread heat efficiently. That means full performance, without the noise. You could literally record a podcast next to it in silence. And then comes the real monster, the M5 Pro version. This is where the Mac Studio Killer name comes from. With ultra-fast memory and next-level architecture, this small box could match, or beat, high-end desktop rigs. Gaming? Finally possible. With ray tracing and serious GPU power, this Mac Mini could handle AAA titles like never before. It's small enough to fit in your backpack, but powerful enough to replace your entire setup. Even storage is getting insane upgrades, with speeds so fast, it feels like RAM. And this shift to US manufacturing? It's more than business. It's a statement. Apple is no longer treating the Mac Mini as a side product. They're turning it into the centerpiece of modern computing. So here's the big question. If a tiny box can do everything a massive desktop can, why would anyone still buy a tower? The M5 Mac Mini isn't just another product. It's proof that the future of computing is smaller, smarter, and more powerful than ever.